Hello beautiful souls, and thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Marianne, and today I will be reading for Libra. It's a general reading. I will use the terms he or she, pay that no mind. I just want you to feel the energy. Readings are fluid, so if this message found you or you found this message, know that there is something here for you. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I've already meditated on your cards and cleared your space, so let us begin. We will start opening the reading with the Shaman Oracle, and we just want the overall general energy for Libra. Overall general energy for Libra. What does Libra need to know today? Grace and generosity. I'll just pull all the cards. Here's what does Libra need to know. Overall energy for Libra. Repairing the veil. Forgiveness. Okay, let's expand on benefactor. Tell us more about benefactor, grace and generosity. Psychic abilities. Inspiration. Repairing the veil, forgiveness. What? Expand on forgiveness. Why is repairing the veil here? Why is repairing the veil here? Oh, too many cards, too many cards. Okay. Why is forgiveness here? Okay. Oops. We have protection. Confidence, and I was asked to pull the top card because it wanted to come out, and it's spirit guide. I'm actually going to start here. I feel like I need to start with repairing the veil and forgiveness, along with protection and along with spirit guide and confidence. I feel that this forgiveness is more for the forgiveness of yourself. Perhaps along your lifetime there have been people that have hurt you, or even your own self-negative talk, or how your belief system and your values have been torn in the past, and you're being asked to provide yourself for forgiveness, right? Not only for the forgiveness of others, but forgiveness of yourself. And because of the hurt and the pain that you have gone through in this healing process, you've gone into a protection. And because she's holding the world as if it was the womb and it was within her womb, I tend to believe that this forgiveness is the forgiveness of the self, right? And you've gone into protection. So because you've gone into protection, you've not been able to allow yourself to let go, or to feel, or to let anybody in. It could have, at one point or another, destroyed your own self-confidence, right? And the lack of belief that you may have in your spirit guides, right? So this repairing of the veil, once you've healed and once you've allowed yourself to forgive yourself and start changing the vernacular of how you describe yourself when you look at yourself in the mirror, you'll lose that protection, right? You'll start believing in the guidance of your spirits, in your ancestors, and the divine, and God. And that will allow you to have more self-confidence and confidence to open up your heart, right? And then I feel there's a lushness in being the benefactor and showing grace and generosity to yourself. As you are to someone else, treat yourself the same. Treat yourself with the same love and compassion that you would for somebody else. And this will allow you to open up your psychic abilities to connect with the spirit guides, right? To inspire you, right? So you move from this protection, and you move from protection over to inspiration, right? Your stories, inspiring people with your stories. There's so much, we hide quite a bit from our stories, and we don't, either through embarrassment. I, for one, has done that. But there's something about telling your story that is inspirational to others, right? And then that will lead to that self-confidence again of yourself, opening up your heart, being vulnerable, and then slowly, as you begin to do so, you begin to repair the veil. How beautiful is that? So I'll leave these out. I'll pull a few more cards. What other messages are here for Libra? What does Libra need to know? What messages do you have for Libra today? Oh, so many cards that came out. Okay. Well. The rose kiss, let it go, and a burst of magic. Again, it's the same message here, letting go, that burst of magic that allows you, this just seems to be, again, the same as inspiration. Right? And it's if you're leaving the murky waters and blossoming out. It's almost as if you're moving from the lotus flower, right? Because we know that the lotus thrives in the muddy waters and the murky waters, right? And you'll survive. You have survived. And for some, you're just moving slowly out of this phase, or coming out of your murky waters, being guided by your spirit guides, and moving to a place of inspiration. Right? And in order to get to that burst of magic, you're allowing yourself to let go. Right? Giving yourself permission to move from that space of murkiness and darkness and solitude and stillness, and moving out of that, right? And as you move out of that, you go into this rose kiss. Right? To me, this is more of the blossoming, right? A blossoming out. And even though there are thorns, right? Roses have their thorns, but it doesn't take away from the beauty of the rose. So this is reminding you that, yes, You've moved from this space of murkiness. You're going into this, blossoming into this beautiful flower. But you will have your thorns or your scars. But that's okay. Because those scars that you have endured, or that you have, or the scar tissue and remnants of the hurt and the solitude and the pain, it's fine, right? Like, it's not going to change your beauty. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm just gonna turn this down. So Libra, you're being reminded that your scars and those thorns that you have still doesn't take away your beauty. And you're known for your character and your charismatic way, and it's just beautiful all around. Any other messages for Libra? I'll just pull a few more. 2 more here. Oops. Too many cards, but I'll take the last one because it didn't want to come up. Here we go. So, Fury in the bushfires. Then you got Crumbling, which is what are you clinging on to? And then we have Don't dim to fit in. And how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Again, this has a lot to do. So, the crumbling, the letting go phase, the murkiness of the water and the lotus flower, right? And when you're not, if you are at the state where you're still feeling a little down and feeling like your shadow self for some, I guess the question that you're being asked is, how are you dimming your light? Right? What is the purpose of staying in this darkness and solitude? Because whatever is in store for you is going to be beautiful. It's going to be abundant. And if you look at this toad, I think they're hamsters or rabbit or rats, that they're going to be beautiful. So if you look at the benefactor card, there's a lushness here that the field mice are sitting on. There's happiness and joy. There's that feeling of lightness. So for those who are still sitting in the murky waters down below, what is it that's keeping you there? Everybody has to go through a process. But just know that once you're able to let go and move from the murky waters and transform into this burst of magic that's going to occur for you. Know that there's abundance there waiting for you. Not to say that it's not going to be difficult, right? It's not always easy to move from this space and move up through. It's not, and it'll take time, but that's okay. Because know that grace and generosity is waiting for you. So as I was saying, regardless of where you are in your journey, what awaits for you is this lushness and abundant life. It's very light and positive and beautiful. So we're going to pull one last card and final message here for you. Any last messages for Libra? Oh, here we go. Look at that. Fierce serenity. Bravely market your magic and welcome the divine masculine. This one seemed to have, let me go. Let's read these ones out. And on the bottom of the deck is manifesting and doing. I feel like with the fierce serenity, you're being told that although there's fury, there's still peace. Look at that. Then the burst of magic, you bravely market your magic. Being told to be brave as you move through your process, through your journey, moving from the dark and into the light. I'm going to read the welcome, the divine masculine. I don't want to be wrong for that one. There. Here we go. Here's your message for self-care. Being authoritative instead of cooperative. Falling into the trap of scarcity thinking, placing too much energy on competition. Spending time finding new opportunities instead of nurturing the ones who have a lack of motivation. Here comes the sun. The energy of the divine masculine is bright and fierce, which you got over here too. Fierce serenity. Put that one out there for you. Where were we? Okay. It can warm hearts, break down barriers, and inspire minds. It can grow food for thought, and it can feed a village. This is an auspicious card that promises luck, positivity, and success. And your Yang hunter spirit is being called forth to stand up and claim these gifts. Passive waiting is not the answer right now. Go get the thing you've been dreaming. Make your move. This enthusiastic, creative energy is ready to set your path on fire. So step up to the challenges being presented and lovingly slay it. You're ready. As with all fiery forces, managing your energy and stamina will be important. Not enough, and you have a failure to launch. Too much, and it can burn out all too quickly before it fully develops. Seek the Goldilocks zone, where the right amount of the inspirational energy will fill you with creative passion and with its longevity. Get ready to expand and to move with happiness in your heart. That is such a beautiful way to end your reading, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel and listening to your message to the end. I truly appreciate your energy. I hope something resonates with you. If it does, please like or subscribe to the channel. Press the bell to be notified of my next reading. And it lets me know that you enjoyed the reading as much as I enjoyed reading it for you. Take care of yourself and have yourself a wonderful day. Namaste.